on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Trying the power game with Ham. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Now Allen. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. A final shot before half for Allen. Dancing to his left. And that is caught for the 2 points. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense?
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll run on first down. It's Green, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the gun, it's Allen. Steps away. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Green. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Allen now on first down. Flush to his right. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Green. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders 31. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. Space to run past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Full connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Raiders 13.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. There's a nice move. They exited the pocket trying to... Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Pollard going to try the right side. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Play action now, Vick. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks without completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. Throw left outside is complete on the diving effort.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. First down, Vick. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw, Vick. Being chased out left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Escaping the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for three, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10.
46-yard line.
Forced out to, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
A loss of 4 yards. It's third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. We're scoreless after one.
No score.
Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they get set to start their drive with a first and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt this.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Quentin Jefferson, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. To try again after the sack, Vick. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jalen Waddle, 84 yards. And the Raiders on just 2 plays have taken the lead. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will. You're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they've ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Murray now on first down. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On second down, it's Taylor, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Murray from midfield. And the Raiders have got him. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now this throw caught left side. Completion good for 14 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And Vic's throw there incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Vic, going for Jefferson downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Justin Jefferson, 55 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Taylor's got the first down and more. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
He's got a man. It's his fullback. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this one is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he's going to have a first down here. They're also into field goal range at the 28. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Play fake. Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Extra point try now for Succo. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And some room to roam now. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Check, 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 check. 2 times, 2 times. Hey, hey.
To throw, it's Murray. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Chris Godwin, 49 yards. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
For the extra point.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Raiders 20, Titans 7.
Bailey now to to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Vick. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play there for the Raiders. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Pollard again. He will push his way down to about the 14.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. Well, it was a 3rd and somewhat manageable, now not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And Suckup will put this one right through, and that will swell the lead to 16. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Titans 7.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Here's Murray. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. That he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.